What is up, everyone? We are back at the shop, as I say in the beginning of every video. But this week we are going to be playing with the hatch. We have a drift event in 2 weekends. We got it running, got it driving, and we ran into a couple things that is the reason why we didn't make it to the last one. So we're gonna address those things and fix them and go have some fun at this event. It's a 2-day drift event. Justin is rushing to get his car back together because he took the SR out of his and he went and got it caged, and he's doing a million things a couple of weeks right before the event, but hopefully he makes it. Tyler's ready, so we just gotta get this car ready so we can all go out and have a blast and have a sick 2-day drift weekend. So first things first is the windshield is out of it, obviously. We need to clean up all this and get it ready for the windshield. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be painting the roof because I'm already here and it'll be easy to just paint all of it. So I'm gonna paint from the mirrors up. I'm gonna paint it black. And then we're eventually going to get to the body. I don't know what color I want to do yet, so we're just gonna spray the panels that need to be sprayed white, just with some rattle cans, and just make it look halfway presentable until I can figure out what color I actually want to paint the whole entire car. So as you see, I have the seats out because I was putting in the harnesses. I got the bash bar in, it's tight. I would just have to pull the seats off the rails to get the harness back through. And also, as you can see, we have a lot of boxes in here of parts that need to go on. So we got some GK stuff, we got some brakes, I have the master here. So one of the issues that I ran into before last event was that the master cylinder, the reservoir is cracked and it's like taped together with some heat tape. I don't know if it melted or what, but we're just gonna replace it because we have another one. So I'm gonna get all the bullshit off of the roof and we're gonna start sanding it and pull the sunroof out and get this thing prepped so we can spray it. Got the sunroof out. Realistically, only need to take this piece out that attaches it to the lever, and then you can take them and slide them out of the brackets. I took this one off, and then I realized that you can just slide them out of the bracket. So I'll just tape that off, and then I'm just gonna leave these in here and tape them off. We're gonna clean all this up. I really just want to get in here and clean all this up and get rid of this rust. We're going to paint. We're going to repaint all this because it's pretty bad. So probably gonna have to take the mirrors off. Oh, and I did put some fan doors on. And it does have a body kit. It's not fully on, as you can see. I just put it there to mock it up and see what we have to do with it. So yeah, I just want to get the top painted, and then we'll see, probably maybe get the body painted, and then we're going to start getting on putting in all the parts that we have for it. Might change that up, might put all the parts in it first and then paint it. I don't know, we'll see how I feel and what we want to do. So let's just start cleaning this up and yeah, put you back in a time lapse. Let's get this all taped up. All right, well, I got a little carried away. and painted it already. It didn't turn out horrible. I did it outside, so with that, there's bugs and cottonwood flying around. We had one casualty right there, but maybe we'll see if I can get it out. If not, then it just adds character. So this is temporary. I need to make that very clear that this is very temporary. The whole car is going to go and get actually professionally painted, but for now, I want it to look somewhat decent. So we just got a bug in our black roof. So whatever.
I think he means by very temporary, that's like at least a year or two.
Maybe not that long, but maybe in the wintertime. So it's we got everything all prepped up for Ross to throw the windshield in, hopefully this weekend. Maybe. And yeah, so I kind of dig it. Black roof. I really didn't do the greatest job of taping it off. So I got some overspray on some stuff, but the whole car is gonna get painted anyways, so we're not gonna have any of these primer marks and open metal and stuff. So I think, yeah, not bad for a few hours after work. All right, so we got the windshield in, which looks really good. They put a new seal on it and sealed it all up. So this thing is good to go. I actually got some extra time on my hands. So I decided that I'm gonna paint the car. Just because I have some more time, and Justin actually hooked it up and took the car to his work, got the rear camber and tow arms put on, and then did an alignment. So yeah, we're gonna do all that, and then we're gonna paint it. So we only have a few things that we have to do. So first thing, we're gonna paint it, obviously, and then we got to reroute the coolant lines down here. These are just blocked off because I was just trying to get it to not leak and get the engine running. But I have a U-pipe. These are for the heater core lines, but I don't have what I need to get back here. So right now I'm just gonna loop those together so it's not gonna be deadheading the cooling system. I have to get the coolant gauge on the dash to work. If I can't do that, then I'm just gonna wire in a regular gauge and just mount it inside the car, because I have this block here where I can just put a sensor in and then just run wires there. For some reason, the fans stopped working, so I have to figure out that issue. I think it's just some stupid wiring. I think the switch actually went bad, but we're gonna get into that. And then I have to put the studs, the extended studs, on the fronts and on the rears. But for now, let's get this thing all taped up, and let's go and get it sprayed. All right, we got the car all taped off. So we're about to spray it and see how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. Just using the spray paint cans. It ain't gonna be perfect, but I prepped it, sanded it, taped it all off, so here we go. And just like that, we have a painted car. I'm pretty stoked on actually how it came out. For just being spray paint cans, thing looks pretty damn good. The bodywork, nah, but this is just a temporary paint job, just so it's all one color. I still have to do the kit, but the whole body now is painted and it's all one color, which makes me very, very happy. But yeah, I mean, for being spray paint, like, thing looks pretty good. So I didn't do the hood, but it's actually not too bad. It actually blends pretty good. I mean, the hood's dusty and dirty, but all around, pretty happy with it. and the black roof looks good. So I'll have the black mirrors, and yeah, when the Kansas are on it, it'll actually look like a decent car. So I think that's gonna be it for tonight. We're gonna come up here tomorrow and get the rest of the other stuff done, but it's super late already and now I'm exhausted. So we'll see you guys in the morning.
One eternity later.
All right, it's Sunday. We're back at home. We went out and drifted this weekend. It was a blast. It was a whole lot of ups and downs. Ended up crashing the car and basically totaled out the front suspension, but we got it fixed and we got back on track and figured out some more things that we need to do with the car. The limited slip diff is just not having it. So we're either gonna take the one out of the parts car and that's already welded, or take the diff that's in the car and just weld it. But had a good time, had a lot of learning experiences. But yeah, everybody made it home safe, and it was a great time. So I didn't take any footage just because the car broke and I was just kind of working on it the whole time and just trying to enjoy the time that I had there with the boys and just hanging out. So car made it up on the trailer. It's still in pretty decent condition. The unfortunate casualty was the Kansas is no longer usable. The coil broke the tension arm. The sway bar, or the lower control arm, is completely mangled. Bent the tie rod. Blew in the inside of the wheel well a little bit from the tire hitting it. So yeah, but we got her fixed. Everything's back on. Gonna have to buy a new set of coils soon, but yeah, we made it. We didn't die. So some learning experiences for sure, but yeah, car's in one piece, and it made it on the trailer and we made it back on track. So sick.